everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite exercises for pre-pointe dancers, but this doesn't have to be just for pre-pointe dancers. If you're already in pointe shoes, these are good for you, or if you're just looking for some feet strengthening exercises, they're beneficial for everyone. Alright, first, pretty much the most important, Twyla, again. Okay, one of the most important tools that you can have for feet strengthening, ankle strengthening, pre-pointe is a TheraBand. If you don't have a TheraBand, you can use a couple different alternatives. If you don't have a TheraBand, there are a couple different alternatives you can use in the meantime. In one of my previous conditioning videos, I used stretchy leggings. Just leggings with a little bit more elasticity in them. They work pretty well. I've seen people use towels and scarves that have a little bit of stretch to them. But if you are serious about pointe training and strengthening, getting a TheraBand would be extremely beneficial. Just a medium strength one is your best bet. This one is my personal favorite. It's the blue one from Bunheads. They make a couple different ones, but this is the medium strength one. Okay. So I did show these exercises in my prop conditioning video, but I'm just going to reiterate them again on here with the actual TheraBand since I did use the leggings in that one. So the best way to figure out where it needs to be is you want to lay it flat like this and then have just about the center of your foot to the top of your foot on the TheraBand. And then you pick it up, bring it forward so it's like this, and then we'll go sideways. Now I talked about this before too. So when we're doing these ankle flexing and pointing ones, the common thing to do is this, pointing all the way. Now, there's not necessarily anything terribly wrong with that. It's just that not pointing the toes and getting just the ankle is a little bit more beneficial because it doesn't crunch everything up in the Achilles here. See, as I do this, it gets more crunched up right here. You can even feel it on your skin that it's even bunched up there. So it just kind of pinches everything a little bit. So we can just do pointing and flexing the ankle as opposed to adding the toes, and that'll give us a more beneficial strengthening technique. About 20 reps of this is good, both sides. Another great one is, I'm going to do the opposite foot this time. You can take side of my left foot, and I'm holding it with my right hand, and I wrap my arm kind of around my right knee as an anchor. I'm going to point my foot down. It's going to hurt to see. Point my foot down, and we're working on winging the ankle in and out. Yeah? Working on that foot shape, working on that wing, avoiding that sickle, and strengthening all of our muscles on the outside of our leg. Again, about 20 reps is good. Always end with a nice flexion stretch to counterbalance everything you just did. Okay. Another great one, you can use a towel. Now this works best if you're on hard floor. Tilt this down a little bit. This works better if you're on hard floor, but I have carpet, so we're just gonna do our best here. We're just gonna scrunch up the towel bit by bit, yeah? With the toes only, scrunching it up bit by bit. This is really strengthening the toes and the instep, getting everything good there, yeah? You can do that a couple times each foot. Another one, I call this one caterpillars with my kids. So we're here, we start with our knees bent pretty much all the way in, and we're gonna go pinch and release, as we walk our toes forward. And then you do the reverse on the way back in, yeah? So a couple times forward, and then a couple times back, really articulating the feet. Another one, I got a box of pens here. You can use as many as you have. You can use colored pencils, whatever you want, as many as you want. All you're gonna do is working on picking them up, putting them down, picking them up, putting them down. Ooh, it's tricky. Picking them up, oh my. See? That one's like slippery. Picking him up, putting him down, picking it up, putting it down. Yeah, it's working all these little intricate muscles in there. Yeah, I don't need to show it with all of it, you get the idea. Okay, now we're gonna do some ones standing up. Okay, so just like you're using the bar, you can use countertop, a wall, chair, whatever you need to use. Yeah, a couple of different things we're gonna do. One of these is an exercise that I do with my dancers for just about every warm-up for dance class. I call them walkies, right? We're just walking on the demi-pointe, yeah, sideways, or like this, rolling through. I like to do 16 of these, and then we do 16 going over the tops of the feet as well, making sure that we're heading over the big toe and the second toe and not winging it or falling out towards the pinky toe. No sickled feet, please. Yeah? So, a couple of those are good. Then you can do them with adding a plie in there. So you plie both to get a little bit of extra stretch in your Achilles as well as your instep. Yeah? So those are good. I like to do 16 of each set. Then we have roll-ups. You can do these in all the positions. So we start in parallel, plie, lift the heels, straighten the knees, lower down, plie, and lift, and up, and down. 8 times, and then rise, push over, lower, straighten is the reverse. All right, so we're gonna try some of that with the music. We go demi, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Over the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now with a plie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, with a plie over the toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, now our roll-ups. 5, 6, 7, 8, plie, lift, up, lower, plie, lift, up, lower, plie, lift, up, down, plie, lift, up, down, plie, lift, up, down. One more. And reverse. Up, push, lower, up, push, lower. 3, push, lower. 4, push, lower. 5, push, lower. 1 more. And shake it out. Alright, this next one's a little rough, not gonna lie. Alright, so we're gonna start position, we're gonna releve, grand plie to forced arch, straighten, up, and lower, down. 4 times. Down to forced arch, and up, and lower, yeah? And then we're gonna do the same thing in second, but second's gonna be a little different. We're gonna grand plie first, then lift, and then come up, yeah? Okay. Here we go. 1, grand plie, hold, and come up. This is way easier if you're facing a bar. And up, maintain your control into that forced arch, and up, and down. Again, up, down. See, my ankles are shaking. That's rough. One more inverse. Alright, second position. We start with the grand plie, then go to forced arch. Grand plie, lift, up. Grand plie, lift, up. Grand plie again. One more. And finish. Of course, one of the most beneficial things you can do for pre-pointe is lots and lots of correct plie releves, right? I emphasize correct because if you're getting sloppy with it and you're not putting your heels on the ground, not beneficial, right? So, my plie releve series that I do with my pre-pointe kids is 6 in first, tendu to second. 6 in second, tendu to fifth. 6 in fifth, tendu change. 6 in fifth, up to coupe. 8 in coupe, 8 in coupe, 8 in retire, 8 in retire, 8 in attitude, 8 in attitude, 8 in arabesque, and 8 in arabesque. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tendu second, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tendu fifth, doesn't matter which one you do first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, change your fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, the one-footed ones, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, passe back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, attitude back. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's it for this video's pre-point exercises, and I'll see you next time for some different stuff.